everybody, it's me Adele and welcome to my channel Sew for Serenity, where I talk to you about my sewing journey. Welcome back if you are a regular viewer, and if you're new here, I hope you enjoy this vlog and consider subscribing. Welcome to this week's Friday Sews, which is being uploaded a little bit late as I'm not actually filming this until Saturday, so apologies. I've had the week off work this week and I don't know what's happened, just been so busy. And just didn't have time yesterday to film, so apologies, but it's now Saturday. So what am I wearing first of all? So I've got one of my old faithfuls out of the wardrobe. This is my Sirocco jumpsuit by Deer & Doe, which I absolutely love, made in the cheapest of fabrics that I got from Pound Fabrics. It's an ITY jersey, which, I mean, some people don't like it because it's the polyester content, but it's just so super soft. And this was £2.50 a metre from Pound Fabrics, and I actually love this so much that I actually purchased some more of the fabric in case this ever gets ruined, so I can just make another one. I do have another Sirocco made in a cotton jersey, which isn't as forgiving as this one. This is very stretchy, and although this was made when I was smaller, it still fits me now, whereas my cotton jersey one is a little bit, the stretch isn't as good in that, so I didn't want to stretch that one out. But yeah, I really love this, and it's so comfy for lounging around the house. Okay, so what have I been doing this week? Well, first of all, last Saturday I went to the sewing social that's run by Sally the Staffordshire Sewist, and it was absolutely lovely to go there. It was a really hot day and I was a little bit worried about what it was going to be like there, but it's actually really nice set up there. There was fans and the doors were open, and actually it wasn't too hot at all. Now, what did I actually wear? I wore my Ilma dress by Named Patterns because I wanted something cool. I'll put a picture of the dress here. So that's what I wore. And what did I do when I got there? So last week I shared in my Friday Sews that I was meant to do a collaboration with the lovely Christine from Gemini Stitches on the catch-all Caddy, and I didn't actually get a chance to get that completed in time. So, but I still want to get it done. So I took with me the fabrics and everything that I needed to quilt the fabric, and that's what I did at the sewing social. So let me show you my quilted panels. So these are my quilted panels. This is the bottom. You can see I've decided to do diagonals, 1-inch diagonals. That's my cord quilted, which I really like. This was the Pigeon Wishes cord, and then these are some of the other panels that will be cut up. And I'm really happy with what they look like, these ones. And I've got to say a big thank you to the two Sallys, because they really held my hand with this. I was very nervous about quilting. I was procrastinating quite a lot, but once I got going, I really enjoyed it. It's something quite satisfying about those straight lines. So yeah, not the most perfect of quilts, don't look too close, it's my first attempt, but yeah, that's the first stage of my quilting done, so I can start to assemble my catch-all Caddy. And what I've decided to do is, this is going to be a sewing social project that I'm going to take with me to every sewing social that I go to, and progress it that way. So yeah, so what else have I been doing this week? Well, I had a week off work this week, and it was absolutely lovely just to have that time with the kids at school, husband at work, to just enjoy. I've been so busy recently that I just needed that kind of mental space, really, to just kind of relax, do nothing, or do stuff if I wanted to. So I did have a few things planned. On the Monday, I sorted out all of my fabrics and got a massive pile of fabrics to destash. I've actually got 3 bin bags full. So yeah, that is the first thing that I did. I have started to upload some of those fabrics, starting off with the designer ones, so the Lady McElroy's, etc., Dashwood Studios, up onto my destash account. And if you don't follow my destash account, I'll put the details in the notes below of my destash, but it is just Sew for Serenity destash _destash. So I've got 3 bags of fabrics to destash, and that was so therapeutic. And the fabrics I still love, but I love the fabrics. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to wear them, and that's why I wanted to let go of them, because especially some of the Lady McElroys. I love them as a fabric, but they're just not my colours. So I need to let them go and let somebody who will benefit from that colour palette have them. I'm going to be uploading fabrics over the next week to get all of those on my destash by the end of the week. So that was the first thing that I did. I also needed to sort out my wardrobes as well, so a bit boring, but did some of that as well, and my daughter's wardrobes, because they are growing teenagers and grow out of clothes pretty much before they even hit the wardrobe. So on Tuesday I spent the day toiling my Dressmakers ball jumpsuit. So those of you that have been following my journey here, you'll know that I was going to make a jumpsuit and had these grand ideas of wearing a jumpsuit with a beautiful tulle overskirt over the top. Now, I twirled the jumpsuit, got it to fit, and didn't like it. So let me get the twirl. Put it all together, put it on, and I really didn't like how it sat on my bust. I loved my top, this bit here, but I just didn't like this part here, and I was going to have to change the design quite a lot to get it to work. So much so that it was going to take away from the jumpsuit, and I just didn't feel comfortable doing it. And so yeah, it's with a heavy heart that I had to scrap that idea, and I was devastated. So, you know, on one hand I did a twirl to make sure that I liked it before I cut into my real fabric, so in one way it's a success, but on the other hand took me a while to get over the disappointment of this vision that I had for my Dressmaker's ball dress hasn't come to fruition. And obviously normally that wouldn't be a problem, because it would just be myself that would know about it, but because I share my plans with you guys, and all of you guys were so excited to see what that vision was going to look like, I feel a little bit disappointed that I haven't been able to bring that to fruition for you, so apologies for that. But onwards and upwards, my initial reaction was I'm not going to the ball. But then my fairy godmother came to me in the form of my husband and said, come on, just make something else. So I've been having to think about it, and I have got some other fabric and some other patterns that I think might work. So the dream of the tall overskirt has gone. It's not forgotten, and it might come next year, but I'm going to go, because I've only got a week left to make it, and as of now I still haven't got a dress for the ball. I've decided to go for a pattern I've made before, and it's called the Adriana dress, and it's by the Patterns Room. Now, I did make this up in a fabric that I got from Beyond the Pink Door, and I'll put a picture in if I can find it, and it's a beautiful simple dress really, but I think in the fabric that I'm going to do it in, it will look stunning if it works out. So I'm a bit reluctant to share this in case it all goes pear-shaped, but this is a fabric that I've never sewn with before, and I'm a little bit scared because it's not the easiest of fabrics to sew or cut out, but let me show you. So this is the fabric. It is a gold plissé fabric that, let's checking it's not see-through now, that I think will look stunning in this dress. So obviously the top will be here, and then the skirt should look like this, and it should be quite full, and it should flare out really nicely when I twirl. But yeah, this is the fabric, so I think I've just got enough to make this, and I picked up some gold thread to go with it. It's a slightly different gold, but I think it will be fine. And yeah, I'm going to make this up this week, and hopefully it will look amazing. The pattern pieces here are quite big, as you can see, and I do have to cut this a different way than I would normally. Instead of cutting it this way, because I want the stripes to go that way, I needed to make sure it was wide enough for me to do that. So the skirt does fit. I mean, ideally I would have liked it floor length, but the length of the fabric, well, the width of the fabric isn't wide enough to do that. So I'm probably going to try and do it as long as it is wide. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. Watch this space. So that is my plans for the Dressmakers ball. Hopefully that will come off. Otherwise, If that doesn't work, I'll be wearing a dress that I've already made, which I haven't even got anything that glamorous to wear, to be honest. But I'm sure it'll work out. Okay, so that's my Dressmakers ball saga. So that was my Tuesday. My Tuesday was quite a depressing day, to be honest with you. I felt quite disheartened, but I'm feeling motivated, onwards and upwards, to move forward. So after that bit of a disaster, I wanted a bit of a palette cleanser. So what else have I been up to? Well, last week I uploaded my Little Miss So-and-so All Set to Sew luxurious subscription box. And in that, I made the Pona jacket by Helen's Closet. And I made it in a Lady McElroy stretch denim. And this is it here. It's a bit creased, sorry. Let's just pop it on. So I did a little label that says super proud of this and put a little hook in it for hanging up. And it's a really cute oversized jacket that just fits lovely. Really, really liked it. And I had some of the fabric left over. If you want to hear about what my thoughts are on this pattern, etc., please head over. I'll put a link up here to my Little Miss So-and-so unboxing and reveal, and you'll be able to see it there. But yeah, I really, really like this jacket. It was such a great make. Spoiler alert. But I shared that I had a little bit of fabric left over, and I wanted to make a pair of Piatra pants to match, almost like a little set, because I thought this would be a great transition into the autumn, and I could wear the shorts with some black tights and boots, and it'd look quite nice. Well, that was a thought process. Anyway, I have made those shorts up, bar putting the elastic in the back, so I haven't pressed them properly yet because they're not finished. But these are the shorts, and how cute are they? I absolutely love these pocket details. They look so, I think, well made, and I've done top stitching down the side, and yeah, I've just got to put the elastic in the back of the shorts. It's sewn into one side, but I've just got to stitch in the ditch there and then pull the elastic through, and then obviously that will all become an elasticated back. And then they're the shorts. So I'm hoping I should be able to grab some photographs. Now, the Piatra pants by Closet Core, I had made a toile before, and I made them in the narrow leg trouser, and I didn't like them on me. But I cut off the trousers to see what the shorts would be like, and I really, really like them. So that's why I've made these. And they are such a nice sew. They are so enjoyable to sew. And I think a wide leg trouser would suit me better. I think with me being a bit bigger at the moment, I do carry my weight on my thighs. So a tapered trouser isn't the most flattering, and that's kind of what I felt like when I was wearing it. But these are going to look lovely. I'm excited to get them finished this week and photographed to show you as a little outfit. So yeah, little black top with black tights and my shorts, I think with a little black boot will look gorgeous. So yeah, that is my Pona jacket by Helen's Closet and my Piatra pants shorts by Closet Core. So that was a success, and I felt much better after that, to be honest with you. I felt a bit more invigorated and happy that I'd had like a sewing win. So moving on to the Wednesday, I had exciting plans on the Wednesday. I was meeting some lovely sewing friends for lunch at a local garden centre. So I met the two Sallys, which is Sally the Staffordshire Sewist and Sally who is Warp and Weft Walls on Instagram. Also my lovely friend Sarah, who is Sew Sarah's Style on YouTube and Instagram. And I hadn't seen her for a long time because she's had a lot going on with her kids doing GCSEs over the summer, so it was lovely to catch up with her now. We had a little potter around some of the craft shops that are there, because they've got like little craft huts there. And we then had some wonderful lunch, and also I had a dessert, which was a biscotti ice cream dessert, which was absolutely delicious. And it was just lovely to catch up, and I did actually buy a little crafting thing. We went into the craft hut, and the craft hut, they do this crystal kit, which is basically little crystals that you stick onto pictures, and they make really beautiful designs. So I went for just a little card, which is the Tree of Life, and you get these little crystals that are here, and you pop them on, and it just makes a really nice gift card, and that was £3.99, so I got one of those. Sally and the other Sally both got some artwork that they're going to do as well, so it'll be exciting to see what they look like. They're going to do that together. So yeah, that was exciting, and we just spent the whole afternoon pretty much talking about sewing, non-sewing related things. So yeah, it was really great and I enjoyed it. And then moving on to Thursday. Thursday was my veg day, and I did have grand plans to do some sewing, but I actually just sat and watched TV because it was raining outside, and I just wanted to chill out, and I feel so much better for it. And then moving on to Friday. On Friday I had my nails done, and I've had my nails done in this beautiful black and gold with some leopard print. Hopefully you can see that, because obviously I'm thinking about the Dressmakers ball, and if I am going to be wearing this dress, that will match nicely. And then I also looked after my lovely mum in the afternoon as well. My dad went out in the afternoon and didn't really want to leave my mum on her own, so I looked after my mum, and we went for a little walk around Lichfield, had a little potter around the shops, and then went back to hers for a nice cup of tea. Hence why I didn't really have much time to film my Friday sews. And that brings us up to today. So it's Saturday today. I've been to Slimming World this morning. I have maintained, I haven't lost anything, but that's okay. I've had a week off, which is always hard to keep on track with the diet, and I've been out for lunch, so I'm happy with that. So the rest of my plans for this afternoon are to finish off uploading as many fabrics as I can on my destash account over the next couple of days, and also look at getting this cut out because it desperately needs to be done, ready for the Dressmakers ball. So wish me luck. I'm sorry to disappoint you around the Dressmakers ball dress, but hopefully this one will still look nice. That's all from me for now. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog, and if you don't subscribe already, please consider subscribing. It means the world to me. And if you've liked the vlog, please click the like button, and I'll see you all soon. Happy sewing. Bye.